Would you love to get a good night's sleep? So many people struggle to do this. In fact, a recent report from the National Center for Health Statistics said that nearly 1 in 5 Americans has to rely on medication to sleep. That's really not okay. That's a lot of people. So I want to talk to you about why don't we sleep and what are some things you can do at home to give yourself a better night's sleep. The first thing is we get stuck on stress mode, stuck on go, go, go mode. I did another video on this and how to do a reset of your cortisol, your stress hormone. If you missed that video, it's written up in the link on the link tree for Fullscript. I have a write-up of that reset protocol. But we've got to get you we've got to get your foot off the gas. Secondly, you've got to look at the environment where you're trying to sleep and your nighttime routine leading up to when you go to bed. So in your sleeping environment, it should be very, very calm. There should be no recharging cell phones or cell phones, period. We should not have a television in the bedroom. We should not have electronics. A lot of people say, well, I have to use my phone, for my alarm in the morning. I get it, but somehow we had alarms before we had cell phones. You can order a battery-operated alarm clock and very easily, and you can even order a silent one so the ticking doesn't bother you. So getting all the electronics out is the first step. Second step, be sure there's no light in your bedroom. Lots of times we'll just get ambient light, from a street light or, something like that coming into our windows, or even the moon when the moon is full. Getting curtains that will actually close off your windows and black that out so that you don't have light coming in is huge. Then look around and see, is there any light source in your bedroom? I have a great air filter in my bedroom. I use an Air Doctor. And it has a night mode. So you can push the dim button and all the lights, that show what speed it's operating on and so forth, all of those go dark. So anything that you have in there should not have a light shining on you. Next, take a look at your routine before you go to bed. Using electronics that you're close to, like your computer, your cell phone, iPad, those kinds of things, those ideally you should have 2 hours away from before you try to go to sleep. Television, unless you sit right on it, television from afar is not going to blast you quite as bad. So about 1 hour from that. And then a routine is also helpful. Some people have a cup of something warm, maybe a little magnesium drink or, something like that. Read a book, talk to your, significant other, have a conversation. One thing that is really helpful if you are a busy person is to go ahead and take a moment and just write down the things that you want to be sure you don't forget you need to do for the next day. Then you can get your mind off of it. You're not trying to keep it all in your head while you're trying to sleep. Just get it down, know it's going to be there in the morning. So those are the best, environmental things you can do for sleep. Then if you need a little help to sleep, a little bit of melatonin can be helpful if that's the problem. If a lack of melatonin is not your problem, it's not going to help you. But I recommend getting a 1 milligram and start with 1 milligram, work it slowly up to 3 milligrams. If 3 milligrams is not helping you, then it's not really a lack of melatonin that is causing, the trouble sleeping. You can also use magnesium. That's the other thing that's safe for anyone to use that promotes relaxation. Lots of people find essential oils to be really, really helpful. You can use lavender, you can use ylang ylang. You can also just go to the health food store and keep sniffing them. And when you find the one that makes you go, that one could be good too. So diffusing essential oils in your room while you sleep at night can also really, really help you to sleep. Lots of diffusers today are electronic, so I don't want that right next to the bed. It should be like 5 feet away from your bed. Terracotta also holds the essential oils for a long, long time. I just have a little terracotta piece that I have on the side of my nightstand, and I put essential oils on that, and I can still smell them when I wake up in the morning. So try some of these things and see if you can get yourself a more restful night's sleep. Message me if you have trouble. I'm happy to help in any way I can. And check out the cortisol reset on our Fullscript.